Today's video is just about the beginning of your day and why it's very important. So a lot of you probably understand and probably have heard elsewhere, or maybe you haven't and you're new to this, but the idea that the beginning of your day really sets the tone for the rest of the day and your energy and your habits throughout that day. So for example, one thing that we're all bad for or have been bad for potentially, or maybe none of us are, but I have had this in the past, is where you wake up, the first thing you do is you go on your phone and you get the instant hit of dopamine there, and then you go about your day. Now, let me just go back to university. There was a time where I was like vaping as well. And this was like crazy. I would wake up at like midday, maybe it was like 12:30, because obviously I've probably gone to bed really like late the night before. So I wake up around midday, 12:30, and the first thing I do, I don't know if I went, I think I go on my phone, like bearing in mind I've got music playing while I'm sleeping, like it's some nice music, big up Pink Floyd, but still, it's just like I'm not really getting any full-on peace. So anyway, I wake up, I go on my phone, and start messaging people on my phone, like still in bed. Oh no, I think I went on TikTok. It's because I had TikTok at the time. So I go on TikTok on my phone, I'll grab my vape, and before even brushing my teeth, imagine that, like how grim that is, and I'm there looking at TikToks while hitting on my vape, and it's like midday. And then obviously after that, it's just so much harder to I didn't go to the gym at the time, but like imagine doing that and then trying to have the motivation to actually go and hit the gym. Like you just don't have energy. You just feel like you've depleted any energy that you would have had, whereas if you just got up fast and made something happen. And I think it's true that that really does have a massive effect on your day. Like if you don't focus on having the biggest plan of the whole day, like you can build up to that. But if you can just focus on the beginning part of your day and making sure you do some core work, or like go to the gym early, anything that's some productive there, it makes the rest of the day flow so much easier, and you start making better decisions because you've already done a lot of productive stuff, and you're like, actually, like, do I want to? I don't feel the need to just go and like binge eat or binge something right now. Like maybe I should do this. Maybe I should read. Or maybe I'll chill. Like you find different ways, and even worse comes worse if you do then go down that cycle and then you go on TikTok. If you still are like brain rotting to fuck, then at least you've done some stuff beforehand, and now you can get rid of the rest of the day, I guess. But yeah, that's really important. Is just focusing on the beginning part of your day. Focus on that first, making that the best you can, and then the rest of the day will be so much easier. Now, obviously, you can plan out your whole day. It doesn't affect me what you do, but if you can focus on the beginning, it'll benefit you a lot, and then build into the rest of the day. And what I've started doing is because I'll schedule my day the night before, right? So like before I go to bed, I'll schedule what time I'm waking up, things like that. Now it's a bit hard right now because I'm in between, I'm just getting onboarded to offers. So when I actually start taking calls on these sales roles, it'll be easier to make a consistent schedule for myself. But either way, that part aside, when I make the schedule, because it's I don't have a full plan for the whole day, and I don't know what I'll do and where it will take me, because there's only so much work. But anyway, the point is, I'm going off topic here. Because I'm not 100% sure, I will start by just scheduling up the first bit of the day. So when I'm waking up, and then I know always when I wake up, it's I wake up, I brush my teeth, maybe I do a quick stretch or some sort of movement, and then I meditate. I know those are things that I do, so I just get them done. So I put down when I wake up, I do that. And then aside from that, as I said, maybe I'll schedule up to a certain point where it feels right in my mind. And then if I'm not too sure, rather than spending ages thinking about it, I'll then put in the schedule, reschedule. So all that means is when it gets to that point, I can see where I'm at, and then I just reschedule what it is I want to do. So let's say I scheduled all the way up to 12, and then I knew I was going to have brunch at midday, break my fast. Then after that, I put okay, reschedule. So I've just eaten. I've come back and I'm okay, what do I feel like I need to do now? Or what is something I've reminded myself, oh shit, I need to do that. And then I can do the rest of the schedule for the rest of the day. So you can go about it many ways, but either way, the main point of this video is to focus on that first portion of your day and really try and commit to that. Obviously the earlier you can get up, the better. Some schedules will change that, my work one right now, I'll be doing one where I'll probably be working a bit later into the night because I'm in Thailand in a different time zone. So I won't be able to wake up really early, but still when I wake up, I'll just focus on having consistent, sticking to my word and doing something productive in that beginning part of the day. So yeah, that's it for this video. But just focus on that beginning portion, and everything else becomes easier later on. Focus on the beginning, the day will flow better. And worst comes worst, it doesn't flow better, at least you've done something at the beginning of the day, you know? So yeah, that's about it. Enjoy, guys. Remember to look around, be grateful for things, realize, you know, a lot of this world and a lot of pain, it's not real. You can create your own reality. You can, you know, try and visualize any hardships you're going through as positive. I know that seems weird, but like, you're just being tested right now by God or other external forces, and how are you going to react to that, you know? And how's it bettering you, you know, being in this dark position? What are you actually learning from it? Like, if you're struggling, you're probably learning how to handle it. That's useful information for future use. So just focus on positives and really be grateful for life. There's always someone that has it worse, always someone that has it better. So yeah, anyway, guten Tag, guys, have a lovely day.